Hello everybody, how's it going? Our lesson today about nested functions with enum. So we'll learn how to create function from the name of the enum, because the name of the enum is what? It's user-defined data type, like the struct. While the name of the enum user-defined data type, which means in the end it's data type, so we can use it with the function name, because we say the function name and the procedure name, we cannot use it without using one of the fundamentals data type. So when you want to create a function, we have to use one of the fundamentals data type, which means integer function or float function, string function, double function. So we have to use with the name of the function, because the function is derived data type. We have to use with it one of the fundamentals data type or user-defined data type, because user-defined, it's in the end data type. So we can use with the name of the function also the name of the enum that we give it to the enum, which is the descriptive name. For example, EnWeekDay, EnColors, EnScreenColors, like the previous lessons. This name of the enum, we can create from it function. For example, we use it as data type because it's user-defined data type, and after that we create a function and we give the function any name we want, because the function itself is derived data type. So now let's go to Visual Studio to see how we can create functions from the enum name and how we use nested function, or how to create nested functions with enums. Let's go to Visual Studio. All right, this is our program. We have here enum, so we use enum keyword and we give it descriptive names. Weekday. Why we name the enum weekday? Because this enum it's held for me or stored inside it the weekday names. For example, Sunday 1, Monday 2, Tuesday 3 till Saturday 7. So first let's do run to this program to see what this code going to give me. Perfect. Once we did run, the compiler display for me this menu, which is start from star and weekdays in the middle, and after the line of stars, and 1 Sunday, 2 Monday, 3 Tuesday till 7 Saturday, and after the stars, and please enter the number of day. This question was displayed for the user, which is me now. So for example, if I choose number 1 and I press enter, the compiler display for me this string, today is Sunday. If we close this console screen page and we did run again and we choose different number, for example 6, the compiler should print for me today is Friday, because we choose number 6. So this paradigm or this shape or this style of the menu, that's what the compiler display for me once I did run. So now let me press enter. Perfect. Today is Friday because number 6 represent Friday. So let's close this console and let's start from the main function, because we said once we did run, the compiler go to the main function, start to compile the code or translate the code. In the main function, we have this name of the procedure, show weekday menu. Let's go to show weekday menu. We will click right mouse and we will click on go to definition. Why we did this, or F12? Why we did this? Because in the future we'll have a lot of procedures, a lot of function, and if you don't want to look for a specific procedure or function by your eyes, for example, go to see what is this function and scroll hold the program to get the procedure or the function that you want to open it, or you want to modify something in it. Just directly when you are in the main function like this, right click mouse and go to the go definition and click on it. Directly compiler will take you to the specific procedure or function that you was looking for. So let's open this procedure and see what is inside it. Perfect. Inside this procedure, just the menu or the style that it show or display on console screen once we run this program. It starts on weekdays and starts on 1 Sunday, 1 Monday. It's like strings and text. When we do run, the compiler display it for us on the console screen. So this is the procedure, just display for us this string on the console screen. And let's get back to main function. What we have this line of code, out object less than today is, we have this string today is, and we close the string less than get weekday name. This is function, and inside it another function read weekday. So we have function inside function, we call it nested function. We'll start from read weekday. Why? Because it's inside the another function, and we said for the priority of the brackets we always start from inside to outside, while this function inside this function, while read week function inside get weekday function. So we'll start from the parameters, or we'll start from the function that exists inside the get weekday function. So let's go to see what's inside read the week function. Go to definition. Perfect. The compiler takes us to read weekday function. If you focus this function, it's from user defined data type, which is the name of the enum, because the name of the enum or the enum itself is user defined data type. It's under user defined data type, like the struct. So we can use the name of the enum as data type. Here we have the second function, get weekday name. It's function from string. This function it's kind from string. So as we said, the name of the function, for example, readWeekDay or getWeekDayName, these two functions, we cannot use them because it's derived data type. You say the function is derived data type. We cannot use them without using one of the fundamentals data type or user-defined data type. While here we want to create a function, so we have to use with it data type, because the function is derived data type, like the array, it's derived data type. This kind of data type, we cannot use them by themselves. We should to use one of the fundamentals data type with them or user-defined data type. Here we create function by using enum name, which is user-defined data type. We use the name of the enum, en, its prefix, EnWeekDay, and after that we give the function name readWeekDay. Let's open and see what's inside it. It's just 3 lines of code. First, we define integer data type and we declare a variable WD. WD stands for weekday, and CNWD, and after that return between 2 brackets the name of the enum and WD variable. What those 3 lines of code is going to do inside the readWeekDay function, those 3 lines of code going to take the number that the user going to insert through the console screen, because when we insert a number, we insert it as an integer, whole number. It's an integer number, and it will be stored inside WD variable. And to cast it or convert it to enum, we have to take the variable that's belong to integer data type and convert it to enum, and after that return it with the name of the function. So hold this name of the function, it will return for me the number that we already converted to the enum. All right, so now let's get back to the main function. After we open readWeekDay function, now we will go to the getWeekDay function, go to definition, click right mouse and go to definition. All right, the command take us to the getWeekDayName. Let's open this function that it's kind from string data type, right? Why? Because the function is derived data type. We have to use it with one of the fundamentals data type or user-defined data type, like the upper one. So we have here inside the parameters of getWeekDayName, we have a parameter which is the name of the enum, and after that we declare a variable. Why we declare a variable? Because the name of the enum is data type, and after we define any data type, we have to declare what? A variable. So when we use the name of data type or user-defined data type, which is the name of the enum, we declare a variable. Let's open this function. Perfect. We use switch case. Switch case, we use switch keyword, and between the brackets or the expression, we use the weekday, which is this variable. And the weekday, it will represent the number that we will take it from the user to the console screen that already convert or change to the enum. How? Because here in the name of this function getWeekDayName, we have to send it a parameter. Why? Because here we have parameter. We put a parameter here. We create a parameter that's belong to this function getWeekDayName. So the parameters here that we send it here in the main function, we send it the readWeekDay. So hold this function readWeekDay, it will return for us the number that we will take it from the user through the console screen as an integer, and we convert it to what? To enum. So hold this function, it's return for us the number that actually this number represent any day in the week, and after that this function also it will convert this number to the enum. So hold this name function readWeekDay, it will return to us the number that we converted to the enum, and we put it as a parameter that's belong to the getWeekDayName. So here when we use the parameter here, when we create a parameter by using the name of the enum, which is user-defined data type, and we declare a variable, all this parameter and the weekday already stored inside it the day that we converted to the enum. So when we use switch case and we put inside the 2 brackets the expression, the name of this variable that exists inside the parameter, it's already represent the number that you take it from the user through the console screen. And after that we come here, we write case EnWeekDay : Sunday. If it's Sunday, return for me Sunday. And don't forget to use break keyword, because if you forget to use break keyword, the compiler will print for you the rest cases that we don't need it. We should to just print the case that it's fit with the value that exists inside the weekday that we take it from the user through the console screen, convert it to the enum before we send it through the parameter. So if it was like, for example, Monday, the compiler will take the second case. If it was Tuesday, the compiler will take the third case, and so on. And in the end, if the user insert a wrong number or the number out of the range, not from 1 to 7, the compiler will display on the screen the default string, which is not a weekday. let's do run to just test this default string. Perfect. The compiler display for me this menu, which is the stars, weekdays, and stars, and 1 Sunday, 2 represent Monday, till 7 represent Saturday. For example, let me choose number 9 and press enter. Perfect. The compiler brings for me the string that exists or belong to the default case. It's failed, as we said. The user like insert a wrong number, which is failed. So we have always a default string or default written. For example, here in the default, we have the string. Today is not a weekday. All right. So that was the lesson of nested function with Enum. See you next lesson, guys. Ciao.